Hi, this is Andrew Moore-Crispin for Gadget TV on Butterscotch.com. Today we're taking a look at the Sony Tablet S. Sony's first Android tablet. You can get this guy for the 16GB version is going to be $499. The 32GB will be $599. Now you can see it's a 9.4-inch screen, pretty glossy, so you might be seeing a little bit of the reflection of our studio here. It's inspired by the monolithic design of the Bravia television. So if I turn the screen off really quickly here, you'll see that it's it kind of just disappears into the case. Now, the most interesting thing about this device is the design element. So all too often, when people are putting out an Android tablet, they'll basically just make a big rectangle and kind of push it out the door. Sony spent a lot of time in the design of this device. So if we take a quick look at it, you can see it's inspired by a page fold. They call it the flip. So you can see here we have our 3.5mm headphone jack, our USB port, and full-size SD card slot hiding in behind here, if I could get it open, which I can't right now. Take a look on the other side of the device. You'll see that the buttons are all hidden underneath this fold. We have power and our volume rocker. We also have speakers on the side here. Now, the thing I like most about this design is the fact that it's really easy to hold in one hand. So we can hold it in any configuration with either hand. The back of the device is a textured plastic, which makes it really easy to hold onto. And at the top here, we have a 5-megapixel camera. Now, Sony's largely shied away from making this device proprietary. We'll talk about that in a moment. The only proprietary thing on here is a proprietary dock connector, which also connects to the charging cable that's included in the box. So as I said, they've largely left Honeycomb untouched. You can see here the holographic widgets. Honeycomb just works the same way you might be used to. What they have done, though, is added in a few of their own applications. So things like the PlayStation experience, the remote control experience, DLNA, which we see at the top of the device, and a couple of other things, including the reader. So let's go in. One of the things I'm most excited about is this remote control option. So you can see we've already registered one television. You can register devices, you can register televisions, Blu-ray players, set-top boxes, pretty much anything you can imagine. But if we tap on the device we've already registered, the registration process is very easy. We can go into the full screen remote here, and now you see we have access to all of the controls associated with our television. So really, full screen universal remote. Sony does sell a color screen universal remote. They sell that for $250. So if you add an extra $250 price premium on that, you could actually get the full tablet, which I'd argue is a pretty compelling buy. So now let's go in and try and find the PlayStation option. So you can see here, full Honeycomb. If we tap on our apps up here, they have made some modifications to the way the apps are laid out. So we'll jump right into Crash Bandicoot to load that game up. It might ask us to download it, I'm not sure. Oh no, but apparently it's giving us a warning. Now we can actually access the PlayStation Store and download old school PlayStation games. The only option is to use the on-screen controls, but those controls can be moved. We'll see hopefully in a moment the PlayStation controls will appear on the left and right side of the screen. Those can be moved, and you'll see it's basically the full PlayStation experience, in this case playing Crash Bandicoot. So two games are included when you pull the device out of the box. We're probably all familiar with Crash Bandicoot, so we won't bother with that right now. Now it is running an NVIDIA Tegra 2 processor, 1 GHz dual-core processor. It's capable of actual real-time multitasking. So you can see here we have our multitasking list. If we jumped here, you'd see the game has just paused right there, and we're ready to jump right back in. But like I said, largely untouched Honeycomb. A couple of little Sony tweaks, but I'd argue for the best. Now, this is the first Android tablet we've used that doesn't really feel like a Me Too offering. It really feels like Sony put a lot of attention into this device, and it shows, and it's actually the most compelling Android tablet I've had a chance to use, and I've used plenty. So there you have a quick look at the Sony Tablet S. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Moore-Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit Butterscotch.com.